You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith. Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV's The Client List After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's The Client List After Show.
'Cause I saddle up my horse and I ride into the city. I make a lot of noise 'cause the girls, they are so pretty. Riding up and down Broadway on my old stud Leroy, and the girls say, save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Good evening, AfterBuzzers. We are here at the AfterBuzz TV studios doing things the way things always should be done with Bing. I am your host this evening, David Schifilliti, as always. And joined by my curmudgeon co-host.
That's not true.
Zing!
I'm sick
Sarah
this week.
Huggins.
I'm sick, so
You are
David's
sick.
upset.
I am upset because I don't want to be in the same room as you. I don't want to get ill.
Sorry.
I forgive you, kind of.
Okay.
That song we were just listening to is the title of our episode this week for The Client List, Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy, Season 2, Episode 9, performed by Big and Rich from the album Horse of a Different Color.
You personally really liked this song.
It's very country for my taste.
Yeah, I like it though.
I like country music. I'm just going to say that was country. That was some
you
country.
didn't think last week or the week before when it was the old school country that was more country, like the
No.
hillbilly country?
I
Yeah.
felt like this is like backroots, like,
And it's a newer song. It's probably the newest.
yeah, 2003.
Yeah. It's probably the newest out of all the titles, well, since we've been doing it, which is only been like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
But it was a fun episode. I liked it.
It was a fun episode. I don't know. I mean, I guess the title was a little apropos with Henry and everything like that.
Yeah. Yes.
We do want to give a couple quick shout outs to our listeners and fans out there.
Yeah, we've gotten lots of help on.
We have
stuff
gotten
this
lots of
week.
help and we really appreciate it. We are live right now, so if you're on Twitter, you can tweet us any questions or things you want to comment on, and we'll definitely make sure to get those out there. But I do want to say quick hi to Claudia, of course. And where are you? Give me 1 second. Where is her name? Lauren V.S. Martin.
Hi, Lauren.
Hi, Lauren.
Thank you. We appreciate you listening, watching.
We appreciate you. We love
however
you.
you view it.
We live for you.
Yes, we do. We do it for you.
So Lauren V.S. Martin. Holla, girl.
Holla at ya. I was glad this week that we had some.
Sex?
Well, we did have some sex. I mean, we didn't, but
We did not.
the show had
you
some
and I,
sex.
Sarah and I did not bone down.
No.
But the show
But
definitely had some boning down.
They did. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. I liked that this week wasn't really about Riley. I liked that.
I kind of enjoyed that as well.
I love Riley, but I feel like it was nice that they were giving the other characters a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, we're in episode 9.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sick of her.
Yeah. I mean, she was there.
I'm not sick of her. I love Riley. It is just nice to every once in a while veer from her.
Right. And she didn't really, she was there, but it didn't center around her this week, which I
was
liked.
awesome.
Yeah.
It centered around a lot. I feel like our main storyline, I guess one of them was about Selena.
Yeah.
Which is kind of awesome.
Yeah. I mean, we find out right away, like at the beginning of the episode,
Beginning of the episode,
she's
Selena's
married.
been married for 5 years.
Yeah.
Which
She's
is
a
like
pretty cute guy.
shocker to all our faces.
Yeah, and a shocker to Derek, who she's been fun buddying with this whole time.
So cute.
I know, it's so cute. But do you think he had a right to be upset? He was really upset that she was married.
Well, I mean, as the episode went on, we saw later on in the episode, she says that she doesn't want to be fun buddies with him anymore. And we saw that he got very upset with that. And I feel like he was eventually expecting more from her.
Right.
And I think that they would have made a cute couple, and they still can make a cute couple. But he was visibly upset.
Yeah.
And I think not necessarily rightfully so, because they're not in a relationship. They're just, you know.
Friends with
I'm not going to
benefits.
say it. You're friends with benefits, thank you.
That's a nice way to say it.
I wasn't going to say fun buddies either.
It's a peach. I know what you were going to say.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
What was I going to say?
I can't say it. It's a bad word.
Write it down. I wasn't going to say anything to do with the last phrase, buddies. Nothing.
Okay. All right.
Okay?
Okay. Then I don't know what you were
Then
going to
you have no idea what I was going
No.
to say.
No.
Exactly.
And
That's what I thought.
so we found out, well, and her
People
husband.
are so rude.
Well, her husband cheated on her. You just love saying that. Selena's husband cheated on her, though. That's like why she.
Yes, they met 4 years ago, whatever it is, 5 years ago at a horse auction. And he, quote unquote, bought a horse for her, which is Henry.
Henry.
And then 2 months later cheated on her with the girl next door,
Right.
which
So, he's a total jerk.
literally the girl next door.
Yeah.
Which, as you remember, many, many moons ago, Jennifer Love Hewitt was coined the girl next door.
Yes, that's true. She still fits that.
She still does fit that. But
Yeah.
do you remember back in the day, back in the 90s?
I don't know if I remember like her being like
Yeah.
the only girl next door.
Well, she was
No.
coined the girl next door. She even sang a song about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I might have to find that.
On her album,
Which one? The one before Bare Naked?
Bare Naked.
Oh, I love Bare Naked. We've already sang that a couple times in the show. For sure.
I can't wait for her to come out with a new album.
I know. Do you think she ever will?
Sing to me, J-Love, sing to me.
Yes. We could just have it on in the background all day long.
All day long.
She didn't sing this week.
I
though,
know, I was really
sadly.
upset.
So
Sorry, we'll get back on topic.
it's okay. So Selena wants to. Well, she has to decide. She has a decision to make. Because
Well, she gets served papers, and Riley's client used to be a lawyer, whatever.
right.
And he looks at it and he says that either you can give him the horse, you can give him half the value of the horse, or he's going to do forensic.
Forensic.
Yes.
That's like crime scene.
I know, but that's what they called it. Forensic audit.
Right, where they try to see.
Where they dig into her books, and then from her books, they dig into where she gets her money
Right.
from.
And so Riley panics at that.
Riley
idea.
panics and is like, look, you can't do that.
Yeah,
This can't happen.
sorry. Yeah.
And we need to figure something out. So they decide to sell all her handbags.
Which you noticed that one was fake.
One was fake. One was totally fake. In the car, when they opened up the trunk, it was supposed to be a Coach bag, but it was like a fake Coach bag, which kind of annoyed me.
Only you would notice.
Only I would notice that because it was a quick shot.
Sometimes even fakes though are worth a lot of money.
Well, why would you want a fake?
So hey, you know what? One time I bought a purse, just a side story. I bought a fake, I don't even know what it was, in New York on Canal Street.
Live, love.
And I bought it, and I was walking down the street. I was walking down Santa Monica Boulevard with it, and somebody tried to grab my purse. And I found out it was like some crazy, it looked almost exactly like this crazy expensive bag, except for the interior was different. But like, if I was carrying it, no one could know. You know, no one would know. It was,
Except you.
well, I did, but I mean, obviously the guy didn't get it.
Were you like, that's only worth $5?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I can understand in real life wanting to have a fake. I get
Right.
it. You know?
But she started selling
But
off
she's
her
like, you
stuff.
know, I mean, this is a television show. I mean, give us something real.
Yeah.
I mean, she starts selling off all her handbags, and
She's
she
having
has like
trouble with it.
emotional attachments
Right.
to them, and they all have sentimental value.
All of them.
All of them. I mean, you have to think about it. We all have stuff, quote unquote stuff, in our lives that we have sentimental attachments to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's, oh, I wore this to that, or I had these when I did that, and
I'm really bad about getting rid of clothes.
are you a hoarder?
I'm not a hoarder per se, but just like I keep clothes. I'm like, you'll never know when you'll need this costume. Like I have all kinds of crazy weird
Costumes, I
Yeah,
will keep.
Right?
Even if they don't fit, I will
Yeah.
keep all costumes. Clothing, you know, I'm pretty good about, you know, cleaning out my ish and making room for new ish.
Yeah. Well, I have to say too that
really good at that.
horses.
My mother would tell you differently.
Your mom, who's coming to visit.
My mom who's coming to visit on Saturday, you guys.
Oh my God, is she gonna be with us next week? Are you gonna bring her?
She's gonna be here next week.
Oh my God,
I can bring her.
the mother. We get to meet the mom.
The Mama Schifilliti is
my
going to
God.
be here
Oh
next
my
week,
God.
you guys.
Can we have her in?
You guys. We're
That'd
gonna
be
make her watch the show and be a special guest. Breaking news.
Yes.
Mama
Spoiler alert.
Schifilliti.
So having a horse though is really, really expensive in general. I was just.
Oh my God, it's crazy expensive owning a horse.
Right.
Because you have to have a stall for it. It has
Right.
to live there. You have to pay the room and board for the horse. You have to pay for the food. You have to pay for the
Right.
person cleaning it. And the person, like, it's crazy expensive
Yeah.
owning a horse. I would have been like, yeah, take the goddamn horse. I don't want to pay
Yeah.
for it anymore.
No, thank you.
My
Yeah.
cousin growing up rode horses, and it was like, it's like having, it literally is like having a child.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And she kept
But more
comparing
expensive.
It. Yeah. She kept comparing it to Riley's kids. You know, she kept being like, if you had a kid, you would do, or if you had, you know, if it was like one of your kids.
If it was
you
one
would
of
do
your
this too.
kids, you would do
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
If your kid was a horse.
It's like, yeah, not exactly the same at all.
No, I mean,
Monetarily.
we've never ever seen Selena ride a horse.
no.
or talk about
or
this
come in like
horse.
horse gear.
Yeah.
Or that's a little weird. But
And she has like weird emotional attachment to the horse that this guy
he was a total dirtbag.
dicked her over for.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, whatever. She ends up selling all her fancy handbags and giving him her car.
Right. Because when she sold all the handbags, it was only like $12,000.
And she needed, the horse was worth 30 grand.
Yeah.
I mean, the horse wasn't even, no one was riding it anymore. She said it was off the tracks.
Right.
So why is it even worth anything? That's what I don't understand. If you know anything about horses,
Maybe because it could breed.
tweet me.
It would.
Only if it was a champion horse would they breed it.
Interesting. Well, now she still has her horse, but she doesn't have a car, so I'm not sure
She can
how
ride the
that's
horse.
gonna work. Yeah, that'd be
She's
so
gonna
funny.
ride the horse
She rides her horse to work.
and save a cowboy.
And so she got, yeah, exactly. So she got rid of him, and that was that. But I liked that whole thing with her. At least
I thought it was
like
really cute.
something.
I mean, we got to see her be like a normal person for once and not this,
Ice Queen.
yeah,
Yeah.
right? I mean, yeah, she's very vain, the character,
Yeah.
and she is very attached to her things.
What was up with Nikki trying to hit on Derek at the beginning? Isn't that weird?
That was kind of awesome. She was like, if you ever want something more than just a fun buddy,
Yeah, it's like who?
we can go get
It's like
dinner.
who does? Yeah, it's like you do.
Dinner after work, maybe?
Yeah, yeah. He didn't respond very well. He wasn't really into her.
Do you want a fun buddy
No,
to eat dinner with?
nothing. Nothing to do.
Nikki doesn't want to do anything with him, but have dinner after work, maybe.
Are you asking Phil on a date right now?
No, but there is breaking news about Phil and I, which we will discuss in News and Gossip.
Okay.
Got a bad feeling about this.
You should.
Yes, that's awesome.
You
Thank Anna.
should.
So
But if you don't have a bad feeling about it, do us all here a favor at AfterBuzz TV. If you're listening to us
iTunes.
now, why are you always freaking cutting me off, girl?
so mean.
This is where our fans hate you.
That's not true.
I know. I'm just kidding. Do us all a favor here at AfterBuzz if you're listening to us audioly, that's not a word, and or watching us.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying. Go to iTunes, either way, download, rate, subscribe, comment.
Do it.
Just do it. Tell a friend. Tell your mom. My mom's going to be here next week. I
Yeah.
told her, and she's coming.
It'll be David censored next week.
It won't be David censored.
Really?
It'll be regular David with my mom
Remember my mom
yelling
came
at
once.
me. Your mom did come, but she didn't want to go on the show.
No, she didn't.
She
was
just
too
sat and
shy.
watched.
Yeah. That was even more fun.
I'm going to make my mom be on the show.
Yeah, that'd be
Force
great.
her.
Yeah, we'll make her watch the show with us before.
Yeah, of
and
course.
comment. Yeah. And that'll be fun because she hasn't seen any of the episodes.
It's going to be hilarious.
Yeah, it'll be like a candid response. So
But yes, iTunes.
Yes, iTunes.
It's
do
a
it.
wonderful, wonderful thing.
it. So Kyle,
And we'll love you.
Ring Pops. Oh, and that's a good one. You can download all the music, which I keep forgetting to say. You can download all the music if you go to iTunes, like all the songs that they play. And
On the episodes?
yes.
Even the Ring Pops ones?
I think the Ring Pops ones, but like when Loretta Devine sang last week.
Oh,
And then,
you can download those songs
Yes,
as well?
on
And the
iTunes.
Jennifer Love Hewitt
Yep.
songs? That's
Uh-huh.
genius.
I don't know about the Ring Pops. Do they have a single?
I don't know.
I don't know.
They played a song this week. I mean, yeah, it was music, but
Yeah. I was glad that they were back. That's kind of
They
fun.
have a
and
Twitter.
silly. Yeah, they do have a Twitter. So
I don't know.
I was glad that they were back. That was fun. Kyle is trying to get back into the real world.
Well, Kyle,
sort of.
you know, he is out of prison now. He does have to get a job. Once you're out of prison, he does have to find a job. He has to find a living situation. I don't think legally he's allowed to technically live on his own,
Right.
which I think he might be going to do, which is why
Really?
he was looking at the classifieds.
Oh.
Or maybe he was looking for a job. I
jobs.
don't know.
Do people still look for jobs
But
that way?
he did, I mean, like, it's Texas. What do people do in Texas?
Take it online like everybody else.
Texas? No, they don't.
Yes, they do. I'm from there. Thank you. Unless you, I mean, it's like every other place in the
No, it's
U.S.
not. No,
Yes,
it's
it
not.
is.
It's nothing like anything in the
Okay.
United States.
Okay.
Texas is its own country.
Well, there are a few things that are different about it, but as far as technology is concerned, they have the same advances that we have here in California.
Do they have computers?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
I don't believe it.
Okay.
I haven't seen a computer on the show once.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, we might want
All
to
I've seen is newspapers and
periodicals.
horses.
Periodicals.
Nobody even has a car in Texas.
That's true. Selena was the only person, and she just sold it.
She didn't even sell it. She gave it away for free.
So Kyle.
So Kyle is trying to get back into the good graces of his family. We see him a lot this week trying to make amends with Riley, with Lacey, with Lynette.
Yep.
The only person he's not trying with is Evan.
Yeah. I think there's just too much tension there.
I think that because it's his brother and because I feel like with blood family, sometimes it's harder to forgive.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I mean, you can be. I mean, unfortunately, we can be really mean to the people we love the most. You know.
Exactly.
Because you know they'll always be there, really.
Right. I wouldn't say that he loves Evan the most.
Well.
I think he loves his kids the most.
Yeah.
Which we saw him at the beginning of the episode taking his babies to school. And
That was sweet.
cut the sandwiches into trains, which
Yeah,
I'm
honey
still
and banana.
unsure.
Your favorite.
I love honey and banana.
Yeah. Maybe it's a cookie cutter.
Oh, that would make sense.
Right.
I'm like, how on earth do you cut a sandwich into a train
Oh
shape?
my God. You were like gonna go home tonight and be like
And like
carving.
try and figure it out. I was.
I'm sure you probably would figure it out. You're pretty crafty.
I would. I'd eventually figure it out. It'd probably take me a couple tries, and a couple empty sandwiches.
So Kyle went and asked Dale for a job,
Yes.
and
At the, what is it? The lumber yard? I don't know what
Yeah.
it was. It wasn't a lumber yard.
no.
I don't know. He asked him for a job, and they like jam sesh for a
Right.
second, and then Dale's like, "Come back to the ring pops and be
Right.
my guitarist."
Which Lacey was very upset by that.
Yes, and also, by the way, that's not a job
No,
because
They don't make any
They
money.
don't make any money.
not yet. They could hit it big. You never know.
They're not gonna hit it big, okay? Let's be honest. The Ring
But I
Pops
did
are a
see-
small town band playing at Harold's Bar.
Yeah.
They're not even making a cut of the door.
No.
I promise.
I did.
They're getting a couple free beers.
See, you're cutting me off now. Okay. I did see where Lacey was coming from, how everyone was kind of letting Kyle in with open arms, not really giving him a hard time about anything. You know, he was.
Well, I mean, I understand where she's coming from as well.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like this person is back in our lives no matter what.
That's true.
It's time for us to either allow him to make amends and move on with our lives, or are we going to sit here and harbor about the past?
Right.
Yes, you can forgive. No one told you to forget.
That's true. And yeah, it's like how is he supposed to make any sort of change in his life, a positive one, if they don't.
If they don't allow him.
Right.
Yeah, and we know that he's 6 months sober because we saw his 6 month sober chip today.
Yeah, I'm glad you knew that was 6 months because I was like, is that 6 days?
Yeah, no, why would you get a chip for 6 days?
I don't know.
6 days sober? Good for you. I mean, that's great. 6 days is great,
I
but
think they do that. Or
No.
1 week. Don't they do a week?
No.
It could be 6
I
weeks
think
sober.
you get it's 6 months.
If you're sober, please call us.
It's a 6-month chip.
It is? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, he's doing good. And he is
He's doing
looking
good. Keep coming back if he works, if you work it.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like he should... there's like so much, I just don't know what's going to happen with him. Like, I don't know.
There's a lot that could happen with him.
You think so? Oh, well, we still have the whole like accomplice
Yeah, I mean, who
situation.
was it that helped him? Also, is Riley going to forgive him? I mean, this week we saw Riley and him have some really tender moments together.
They danced together.
They danced together. That was very sweet. They slow danced.
She was super turned on when he was playing in the band.
Super turned on.
Super duper.
She was reminded of him when they were teenagers, and she was just like, look at us all young and in love.
And she was wearing your favorite outfit that she's ever worn.
Awful dress with the neon and
Yeah.
the sparkles.
Yeah, it was a bit much.
It just didn't fit her that well. I'm sorry to our fans who liked that outfit and think she's amazing, because I do too. I just personally don't think that dress fit her very nicely. I also did not like that blue lace dress that she wore. I thought it was hideous.
You didn't?
Nope.
Was it blue or green?
It was blue.
Oh, towards the end?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't love that as well.
I didn't think that fit her well either.
No.
That's just my personal opinion.
Oh, wow.
You don't have to agree with it.
She changes a lot in the show, like at least 10 times, at least 10 outfits probably, right?
That's because a lot of days happen.
Oh, that's true. Oh, let's talk about
No, I don't want to.
the guy. You don't want to talk about that guy, the Picasso guy?
We can talk about him. What do you want to talk about
You're
him?
obsessed with him.
I just thought it was hilarious that she was getting sketched like Rose from the Titanic, and I wrote that down, and then the next line was like, who, you Rose from Titanic?
That was pretty funny. But then
That's
she was
pretty
like, you
genius.
can't show my face. Until the end, that she was like, fine, you can show the side of my face. Like, he couldn't draw her face, she said. Did you miss that?
I didn't miss that. I just didn't know why.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's not like he was
She
going to
wasn't
caption it like happy
nude.
endings, right?
That would have been genius.
Yeah, that's true. She wasn't naked.
She
so
wasn't
I wonder
nude.
why
She was wearing clothes. I don't know.
And he was very cute.
She's such a sketchball.
And I love how she was using her clients for like multiple purposes, because he used to be a lawyer. He's now an artist.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were like, oh, here's Selena's problem. Give us advice about it. I like it. I thought it was cute.
I guess they just needed to figure out a way to get.
Yeah, that's true. And they wouldn't have known all that information themselves.
Yeah.
They're like, hold on, I Googled it.
They could have Googled it.
That's true.
They could have also gotten free lawyer advice
Yeah,
if they had computers in Texas
they do.
on the interwebs.
He was a cutie, though. You know what, though? I just realized Riley's guilt from her whole indecent proposal.
It's not gone. She talked about it in the beginning.
Yeah, but...
She said that it's definitely still there. She doesn't know if she's ever going to get over it, but she needs to make money. She's got a family to support.
Right.
So it's time to
She's not melting down every second.
start doing some cocaine, girl,
Right.
like on the movie.
Think she's going to?
I don't know. In the movie, she became a huge druggie.
Yeah, because I feel like that world sort of leads to that type of lifestyle.
Handjobs leads to cocaine.
Well, no, but when you're doing
Because if that's the truth,
no, when
you would be in rehab.
no, when you're you're so,
Right now.
you're so silly.
I'm dragging you
I
by
don't
the
do-
hair
I don't do hand
to rehab.
I don't do hand jobs. Not in 10 years, at least.
You haven't given anyone a hand job in 10 years?
I don't know.
Jesus.
I don't think so. Have you?
Sarah, no.
Come on. Now you got me all distracted. I don't even know. Well, that's a good time to talk about our sex scene, I guess.
I mean, I guess it is a warning to all you youngins listening to us.
Hand jobs lead to.
Hand jobs lead to excess use of drugs and alcohol. So don't give anybody a hand job. Stick to play jobs. The more
That
you
was
know.
awesome, man. I love that. That was fantastic. Fantastic. Did you like that the rehab center was called Sunny Glen?
What? Sunny Glen?
Yeah.
I did like that it was called Sunny Glen. I didn't like that it was called Sunny Len.
No, Sunny Glen.
I know, you forgot to say
I'm
the G.
sick. Stop it.
Okay.
God. You're giving
That
me
is
a hard
no excuse to not enunciate correctly.
I was. You just didn't hear
You
it.
said Sunnyland.
Whatever. I didn't.
I mean, that to me, why would I like that it's called Sunny Glen?
I don't know. It's just funny to me, like that they really.
Named it?
Yeah, they named it. Like,
And they
have a
showed it
big
to us.
sign. Yeah.
And I thought it was really weird that it looked like an old folks home on the inside
Right.
and less like an institution.
Right. Right.
Because I feel like most rehabs, whenever you see the inside of a rehab, it looks like an institution, unless it's like in Malibu.
Yeah. Which, I mean, who knows? We don't know where this place is.
We do know where it is. It's
Texas.
somewhere drivable in Texas
true.
from Beaumont.
Hey,
It's not very
could
far.
be the Malibu of Texas. Okay. Okay.
Which would be what, Miss Texas, USA, over
There
here?
is none. Then there's like South Padre Island, which is not at all like Malibu.
Is
But
it an actual island?
it's the closest beach though, or Galveston. Anyway, fun times.
I mean, how close is that to Beaumont?
I don't know that. The town that I grew up in, it was 10 hours away.
From Beaumont?
No, but it was 10 hours from the town I grew up in.
Oh.
Anyways, the beach is not easily accessible. That's all I'm saying.
All I'm saying is that it definitely was unlike any other rehab I've ever seen.
Yeah, and it was kind of a
But
little.
I've seen a lot. I'm just going to put it out there. I've never been to rehab.
Awkward.
Awkward. 'Cause I'm definitely not
I liked how she was just playing.
sober, but I'm definitely not a drunk or a drug addict either.
I like that she was playing games
So
by
I'm just
herself.
going to put that out there.
Okay, enough. I like that she was playing games by herself.
She's playing
but-
solitaire.
Yeah, but like, there's no one else she could make friends with in rehab that she could hang with. No.
I mean, yeah, you can make rehab friends, but it's like,
Yeah, that's.
do you want to be friends with a recovering addict?
Yeah,
When you yourself are a recovering addict?
that's true, but you do need a support system.
You do, and your family can be a great support system unless you have Lynette's family,
Yeah.
who chugs a bottle of wine every night.
I know that. Didn't they show the rehab scene and then they cut?
And
to
then the next scene,
Riley.
Riley's pouring herself a giant glass of wine, and she's like, "You want some?" Yeah, they're all drunks. They all need to go to rehab, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh yeah.
I'm wasted. I'm wasted.
You're totally wasted. You're high on life. High on life.
High on life.
Kyle, I liked it that Kyle went to go visit her though. That was very sweet.
It was very sweet. Evan hasn't gone to go see her.
No.
And Kyle still calls her mama,
Yeah,
which is very cute.
Super cute. Now they have the whole, recovering addict thing in common.
Oh my God, that's so true.
So maybe they can be each other's sponsors. Oh,
No.
spoiler alert.
Impossible.
No?
He's only 6 months sober. He can't be anybody's sponsor.
How long do you have to be sober to be someone's sponsor?
Long time.
Okay.
And you have to be sober a year before you start dating anybody, so.
Right, but that I know tons of people that have broken that for sure.
And how many of them are back in rehab?
I don't know about that, but
Think about it.
yeah, it's not good. I
It's
know
not
the whole
good. You're
love
supposed to
addiction thing.
focus on your
Yeah.
sobriety first.
There goes your hopes for Mama having a relationship soon. Remember, you kind of
I know.
should date again. So the sex
She's
scene.
going to have a slip. She's definitely going to
Yeah,
have
she
a
will.
slip.
I thought it was really funny that I had just said that I thought that Evan and Shelby, there was like just
No heat.
between
And then
them.
all of a sudden it was like slow motion hair flip.
Oh my gosh, she was doing
So
like,
dramatic.
she was doing like figure eights.
Oh my God, it
with
was
her body.
amazing.
It was amazing.
It was incredible.
I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
This is exactly what I was hoping for.
I mean, what else do you expect
one of my favorite parts
from that
too
sexual beast?
was
TV
when
Carpio.
yeah, she was very.
Do you remember
sexy.
when she played a lesbian
No, I do not.
in Across the Universe?
Oh yeah, now I do.
So good.
Yes. But I did like that when he called her after 10 o'clock and she was like, it's 10 o'clock.
Is this a booty call?
It's like,
When was the last time you got a booty call at 10 p.m.?
I feel like that's early.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's
Booty
do
call?
this.
It's not a booty
no,
call.
It's after 2.
After 2, after midnight, I
Yeah,
would say, is
yes,
a booty call.
yes.
Anytime after midnight is booty.
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
After 10, it's like, why are you calling me? It's 10 o'clock at night.
Right.
Is something wrong?
Right. Do you need to talk
Do you need to talk about something?
Yeah.
Do you want to go get
Right.
some pizza
Yeah.
or
Do you wanna
something?
go get
Like,
food?
why are you calling me?
Right.
It's kind of late.
Right. So,
After midnight, I'd be like,
yeah, then you know what's happening.
then you know what's up.
Yeah. I thought he was going to invite her to the ring pop
Throw it
thing.
out. So did I.
I thought he was going to be like, hey, let's
So
go.
did I. I thought he was gonna be like, I want to invite, because he said I want to ask you out, take you out on a date again. And she's
Yeah.
like, is this a booty call? It's after 10. And he's like, no, it's not a booty call. Just come over sometime. And
Yeah.
she brings him coffee the next day.
And then
he's
they
like, I still want you to
slam.
respect me in the morning. And then she says the best line.
Yeah, the best line for sure.
Which was so good. I wrote it down. Let me find it. She said, the point is to respect you a little less.
Yeah. And then he's like, I like when you don't respect me.
And then it was like, bow, chicka, bow, wow, hair flip.
Hair everywhere. Wow.
Slow motion.
Yeah.
Hair flip.
Yeah.
You should work on that slow
It
motion
was
hair
hot.
flip.
Okay, I will. We'll do.
Figure it out.
We'll
It's
do.
pretty sexy.
Yeah,
I'm not
it
gonna
was
lie.
pretty hot. But you're also, like, we're looking at it from a different point of view then.
His point of
Like, can you
view.
imagine the hair's all on his face? He's all like,
He's like, could you relax
yeah,
with
he's
the
like,
hair
"Whoa."
flips?
Yeah.
Just smacked me in the face with your hair.
What's going on?
Chill out. Hashtag slow your roll.
Hashtag.
That's what I tweeted to Sarah today.
Yeah, that
You
was
guys.
really rude. I was really excited about our show today, and David was obviously deciding to be mean, and he was like, "Oh my God, you still have a couple hours."
I didn't say
So,
that.
like, it was, yeah, you did.
I said, well, you have a couple hours.
Yes, that's true.
So,
It's hashtag slow your roll.
hashtag slow your roll.
Evan, we forgot to mention that Evan graduated from his.
Didn't forget to mention.
We
just
didn't?
haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, well, I think, that was before the sex scene.
No, it wasn't.
Or like
It was after.
interim.
It was
during.
after. It was definitely after. They both graduated. Shelby and Evan are both now ladies of the law.
Ladies of the law. When you were commenting, everybody in their class.
Everybody in their graduating class
pretty
was
man-meat.
really attractive.
Was she the only woman?
No, there was a couple other women in there as well.
Oh.
Which I find it very interesting that they didn't look for like regular people.
Well, right. Like, there's not even like one kind of chubby guy or, like nothing.
I mean, you can only have so many chubby people per show. Just gonna put that out there, which is really mean.
Yeah.
But networks do that.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, there wasn't really a good.
No, and I think
example of
everybody
what
was
is
white
happening.
except for Shelby.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive.
She has to stand up.
She's already
Yeah.
like a woman.
That's true. That's true. She's automatically gonna
Stand out.
stand out. She wasn't wearing that hooker red lipstick this week. though, I
No, they
noticed.
listened to us.
I
They
know.
put her in a light coral.
Yeah. They were like, wait a second.
They're
She
like, wait a
looks-
second, she looks ridiculous in that pink
She
lipstick.
looks way too trampy. But I did like that this is the first time, Evan was saying this is the first time he has ever done something just for himself.
And he feels like he is where he should be.
Right.
Which is interesting. I'm like excited to see where it's gonna go. I feel like he's definitely gonna get shot really soon and
You
be out of
think
commission.
so?
Oh yes, I know so.
Really?
I feel it. He's definitely getting like shot in the shoulder. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Because then there's gonna be this whole like where Shelby has to like take care of him, and then they're gonna fall in love.
What if they have a baby?
They're gonna have a mixed baby.
What if they do? Well, and at first, too, I thought that Riley didn't care. I thought that she didn't care.
I didn't think she
initially.
knew. I knew that she didn't know.
Right.
But she had definitely, but she definitely even told him like you and I, not happening.
Right.
And then when she found out that he's dating her,
She was all.
she looked really upset. And I wrote down that she's such a Taurus.
Yeah.
She wants what she can't have,
Yeah, because it was
and
like
she's gonna go
almost-
hard for it. I bet you anything.
It was like full indecent proposal meltdown stuff.
Yeah.
Like, she was like, like about to run out.
Yeah. Throw her glass of wine
Yeah.
on him, smack him,
But I mean,
scream something crazy.
she's got a husband and a,
She wants a husband and a
client.
man on the side.
yeah. I feel like she does.
She does.
Yeah.
She wants Evan and Kyle.
Yeah.
A little polygamy action
Yeah.
with some brothers
A little love triangle. I don't
who
blame
hate
her.
each other.
I don't blame her because you said we were noticing how hot both of them are.
They're both very
Yeah.
attractive men.
Yeah. So I can see. I don't blame her.
Yeah, I don't blame her either, but I'm just saying.
Cool. I feel you. I feel you, girl.
Who are you today? I don't like when you're
A
sick.
sick person.
You're no fun.
I'm fun.
No fun!
Fun. Okay, should we do news and gossip?
Yeah, jump into news and
Okay.
gossip.
AfterBuzz TV News.
Excuse me.
Go for it.
So Jennifer Love Hewitt, I meant to talk about this last week. She has I've Got to Do It. If you go to thefancy.com, like FANCY,
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now.
for $39 a month, you get a collection of products that are handpicked by Jennifer Love Hewitt each month delivered to your door.
Wait, what?
And it's like beauty products and things like that. I guess they've had other celebrities do it. I'm not sure exactly who. But for $39 a month, I feel like that's a really fun
And
deal.
you get stuff, what, monthly or weekly?
Yes, every month. You get a box of stuff from her that she's picked out.
Is it like stuff that she likes?
Yes, like beauty products and things like books or whatever.
How fun.
Yeah. I don't know if the first one, I think, like, I want to do it. I don't know if anyone's gotten it and can tell us, give us a spoiler alert on what's in the box.
Oh, they've got lots of stuff.
Yeah. Isn't that fun?
They've got a men's one, they've got a women's one, a gadgets.
Yeah.
This is
Right?
awesome.
I know. I'd never heard of it before, but it's really cool, and I would love to see what's in that box.
As would
You know what
I.
mean? I also wanted to say that the major episode, the $50,000 episode of the client list, got their highest ratings of the season. It was about almost 2.4 million people, which is a lot.
That's a lot.
And
What
then
is the $50,000 episode?
the one where she sleeps with the guy?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. So like 2 weeks ago at this point. And this week are the upfronts, so we'll know officially if there's a season 3 of the client list this week. And then next week, I believe it's next week, not this week, Jennifer Love Hewitt's going to be on Conan. And last year they talked about the vajazzling, remember?
Yes.
So I can only, who knows?
Imagine.
Yeah, what's going to happen.
Maybe she'll show us her vajazzling.
Yeah. And still no word on the X Factor situation. I don't know.
No, but I was watching the Wendy Williams show.
Yes, love Wendy.
I don't know why.
She's fun.
But it was on.
Yeah.
And I watched it. And she is not a fan of Jennifer Love Hewitt.
She's not?
She says that she loves Jennifer Love Hewitt, but she doesn't think that she's a credible judge.
Interesting.
And she did talk about the other people that were on the wish list, which was Kelly Rowland and Reba McEntire.
Okay, I can understand Reba, but Kelly Rowland, no. She has about as much.
I would say she has more music credibility than Jennifer Love
think
Hewitt
so?
does. She has Grammys. Jennifer Love Hewitt does not. Kelly Rowland has recorded 2 solo albums and 3 albums with a group.
Yeah.
4 albums with a world-renowned group. I mean,
I just feel like if you're gonna watch a show, credibility factor, sure, maybe,
yeah.
but Jennifer Love Hewitt would make me want to watch it more.
Agreed.
And
Agreed.
appeals to a wider audience, I feel.
I agree.
So it just depends.
But so does Reba McEntire.
Oh, totally. I love Reba. I think that's like
Live
a way better
for
choice.
Reba.
Yeah, she's so great.
Did you ever watch her television show?
Of course.
So good.
Hello.
So good.
Hello. So good. No, that was good though. Is that all? That's all she said. She just didn't think she was
That
credible.
was really it. Yeah.
That's good.
That she didn't think that she was a credible choice.
Good little tidbit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. In other news and gossip,
You and Phil are dating.
Phil and I are not dating, but Phil has definitely been stalking me, you guys. And he's been...
What's Phil's Twitter handle?
I don't know. If anyone knows it, please let me know.
You can tell them.
He's definitely in love with me. That's for damn sure.
And now,
Anna's like,
your
please.
AfterBuzz TV prediction.
I predict that next week Phil will ask me to marry him. Which I'll have to
So
say
next
no.
week it was drama. It looks like we just saw flashes, but
Someone's
looks
getting
like,
shot next week.
it looks like Lacey gets assaulted by Ginger Meatloaf. Not sure
It
if
does,
that was
but
him.
you know who I think it is? I think it's Kyle's accomplice.
Oh, and you don't think that's the same as Ginger Meatloaf?
No, I think it's one of Ginger Meatloaf's goons.
Goons, who's
Yeah.
just like a twinning.
Yeah, because what someone says he was definitely looking for something specific.
Yeah. Well, and
And I think it was in Riley's house.
like the money or something.
Riley seems to think in the promo that it's the list that he's looking for, which remember she memorized
Yes,
and then buried.
And it looked like she was or either she was flashing back to when she buried it, or
Or
she
goes
was
back to check to see if
Right.
it's still there.
Right. And I put there's guns and killing because there was guns and the threat of someone being killed.
Evan's getting shot next week.
Things are
1 week on the force. Bam.
going crazy. What if Kyle shoots him accidentally? Is that possible?
No.
Okay, sorry.
Don't be stupid.
Okay, whatever. Oh my gosh, you know what I think is gonna happen? Here's another prediction. I feel
Yeah.
like Lacey says she gets hurt, and I feel like she's gonna go to the hospital and they're gonna tell her she's pregnant.
Oh!
Boom!
That's a good one.
Right?
That is
So
a good
we'll see.
one.
We'll see. That just came to me.
I love it.
I'm getting it back. End of show.
End of show. You're getting it back. Ugh, I hate you. Just kidding. I love you. Well, I guess that's our show for today. If you
Next
have
week
anything,
we'll be back with David's mom.
oh my lord, yes, Mama will be here next week. If you have anything throughout the week, make sure to tweet us. You can follow me at You Can Call Me Skiff on Twitter.
It's working now.
Or it is working now on Twitter or on Instagram, both at You Can Call Me Skiff. Sarah is at Sarah on the Go on Twitter.
And then on Instagram, I'm SarahBear627.
Yeah. So follow us, love us, live us, tweet us. We'll definitely talk to you.
Yeah, we will tweet
We
back.
like hearing from you.
Yeah, it's really fun.
But from everyone here at the AfterBuzz TV studios, myself and Sarah.
Have a fabulous night.
And we'll see you next week.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.